Hey, welcome to How Do I Know You with your host Mark and Dwayne.
What up?
And today's topic is
Today's topic is currently the weather's getting a little warmer. Girls are getting a little more, a litty more. No, it's litty. A litty more. A litty more. It's litty in
Say
here.
it.
No, girls are getting a little more, little less clothing. Dudes are coming out of the shirts, which means
Hot dudes all around.
exactly. That's
Just
what I was thinking about.
everywhere.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about anything different.
When they're running and the sweat just bouncing off of them. It's just
Muscles
fucking
and
crazy.
nipples.
It's like bulging. Also, do you think that's how cool words happen when people like mispronounce? They're trying to like say something, they mispronounce it like Liddy.
Yeah, that's how Liddy came
Liddy
about.
came about. You know, it had like the
Liddy.
origins. It happened on a podcast.
A few years ago, I think this was an East Coast thing. I might have to ask your sister, but they were trying to make they were switching the word situation and then just adding they taking out the S and like the U and adding like LI, so it was like lituation.
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 Is that even clever?
But then I feel like from lituation came Liddy and came lit.
Does that make sense though?
I don't know, but
Because
that's
lituation is a situation, and then Liddy is like,
but lituation is a lit situation.
oh,
Because I know lituation came first because there was a whole like fabulous like album and single and shit that was hard actually, that was super hard. It's my favorite Think Fab album. But anyway, that was super hard, and he was the one who was like trying to really push that upon people. But I remember that like the whole East Coast was behind it, and they would say lituation. But then like I want to say a couple months later or a year later came Liddy, and then now we just know it as lit.
and that's what stood. That's what stood the test of
Like,
time.
right.
The
So
shortest, shortest possible version of it.
so today's topic is grammar. That's what we're doing. Let's play Audible
No,
Scrabble with each
I
other.
had no idea. I had no idea that was the case. But now it makes me think of like, where does fleek come from?
I never got that.
Flirtatious?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's for another time, people. For another nerdy time.
But today's topic is summer 2019. Summer is always my favorite season of the year because it's A, where the most stuff happens for some odd reason. It's always summer. B, the best music comes out in the summer. C, you usually have the best time in the summer. And D, because I'm a male, but sadly,
Sadly, he's a male. He really wanted to be born as a
I was
woman.
like, sadly, I'm now engaged, so I can't
Oh.
partake. My girls in here is like, what? Nah, but I can't partake anymore in the whole like single aspect of the summer, but that like the women or just in general like relationships or even trying to just messing around the summer was always like awesome, right? Or something that we always looked forward to trying to accomplish or whatever. So that's something I want to get into. Like, how do you plan for the summer now? Like what do kids do now?
Kids? I have no idea.
Like or
Like-
just like I say kids, but we've always called like if you're like 20, you're a kid to us, and we're not much like older.
Yeah.
So, but it's like pretty much anyone who's younger than us is a kid. That's just what we've been saying that forever. But like young adults, teens, whatever.
I mean, for me, it's the thing. I don't even know when the summer starts because like the summer always started for me as a child, when school was
I
let
took my
out.
pants off.
It's like,
It
oh,
was
it's too
hot.
hot. Yeah,
It's
it's a sweater.
summertime. Summertime's out, nigga.
That's how I say it every time. It's just
You guys don't know. Back in the second grade when I met Mark, he would say nigga a lot, but he would be like nigga. He wouldn't even finish it. I'd be like, this nigga's bold.
Yo, have you heard of lit? The shorter it gets, the cooler it is. So.
He's like, sup, nigga.
What's up?
He just said it.
Yeah, Dwayne just bleeped it out right now. Oh fuck! I forgot what was that. Oh yeah, so it was marked by the end of school, when school was let out. So
Yeah.
that's when like the summer began. That's when you made your plans. That's when like I'm gonna do this during that and that and that. Now it's like nothing really changes. Like we still go to work every day, even when school is let out. So
See, but that's the
it's
thing.
less traffic, which is cool.
Right, it's less traffic. But the thing that I was the same way. Like every time school was done, I was like, all right, summer's coming and everything like that. But as I transitioned from high school to college, it was literally when it was always that point after finals. Like the last final we took of like the spring semester or whatever, right? for some reason, which was usually like what May, like the middle of May or whatever, was like the last one or whatever.
Yeah.
That for some reason always signified to me, like, oh, it's go time. Like,
Yeah, because it's like a sense of like, oh, I could relax now. I could like do
Right,
stuff I wanted to, not
right.
stuff I have to do.
but it was like, I swear, for some reason it was like freaking like hormones in like college kids and everything, just like it let off. And like around that time, it was always when like you'd either like see a baddie and be like, oh, okay, I think she with it.
Oh, because in college they would start wearing those dresses, man.
Look,
Whatever, I mean, whatever you're into, but
the
like to
college
me,
days.
that's what like caught my eyes. I was like, oh, sundresses. I was like, damn.
Well, that's the thing. That's,
It was-
that's another
yeah.
thing about the summer, man. Sundresses, ladies.
Wear them all year.
This isn't even a hot take.
Wear them all year, dude.
Let me tell y'all something about the sundress. All right, the sundress is the devil.
It's so classy.
Because it's so classy, but the thing that makes it crazy is if they got a fatty, or if they just look bomb in general, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the things you do to us when it comes to the classy sundress. It's
Yeah.
like I just don't understand it. Like
We're talking about like non-creeps.
yeah, non-creeps.
Us.
I'm not gonna try to like.
It's
chase
more
you
like
down
it's
or
more like
whatever.
it's more like it catches your eye. You're like, damn.
I gotta talk to her.
Yeah.
Like it gives me that feeling.
That's
Like
the
I
thought.
gotta talk to her. Like it's funny because like my girl, she's a person who she'll wear dresses and stuff like at night for like club situations and stuff. But I think I've seen her wear a summer dress like maybe twice. I want to say twice. And every time I was like, damn. like and
To this day, it's like,
to this
damn.
day. Something about summer dresses that like it's just like especially if she's attractive or whatever, like it just does something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's like a boost of adrenaline. You're
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
weird because it's not
ooh.
slutty in the
It's
in the
not.
least.
It's not. If it's like frilly and shit, it's like, ooh, okay, she classy. She classy, but she definitely
Is
a
that
hoe.
is that a getting
She
older
definitely
thing?
a hoe. I can the classier the dress is, the less is under the fucking dress. I know this for a fact. Like,
I know women don't wear pants. Like they don't wear pants. Like
Whoa,
oh, is
Mark.
that not where you're going?
Whoa.
Where is that way? Is that not
no,
where you're
I
going
was
with
talking
it?
about
Is that-
body fat. The
Oh.
less under the dress body fat.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Hashtag me3, guys. Me3. Mark's being ridiculous right now. But let's just hypothetically say that they don't
That
wear
should be the
underwear.
hashtag for like corny ass people.
Me3.
Three guys.
Me3, I'm with you. It should be the hashtag for the dude who like is always like a woman sympathizer in any situation.
Oh, in every
Yeah,
situation.
any situation.
Yeah.
Hashtag me3.
You got yours now. Go
Guys,
ahead.
make
Run
it.
with it.
Make it. Run with that. Hashtag me3. Some guys are gonna get fucked up for that we just told them to do that.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Sundresses?
Sundresses. Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice trip down. Like
Your dick's so
imagination.
hard, man. What's wrong with you?
That's why I'm constantly crossing my legs. Guys, just so you know.
Sundresses, man.
That's all I'm thinking about all the time.
It's getting hotter. They're coming.
Oh, they're coming.
But okay,
So yeah, I mean, without that though, without like finals ending, without something like that gives you like, oh, this happens only during this time of the year. Because with work, I mean, the jobs that we have at least, there's no like summer season where like, oh, things are just chill right now.
nope.
Like, oh yeah, I could just relax, whatever. It's not like that anymore. So, I think you could have plans for what to do in the summer now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna have barbecues. I'm gonna release a new segment or something.
I'm a release all over these bitches. I swear. As soon as the summer comes.
I'm just trying to cool y'all down. That's the thing. 'Cause I know it's hot. We have global warming. It's getting hotter.
So I'm a release. Y'all can catch it, or y'all can let it drop. It don't matter. But it's coming. Continue. My bad. I'm
Bask in
sorry.
that.
Bask in that.
Imagine it.
Imagine Mark releasing.
God damn it. I was trying to remember what I said. And then,
Oh, my bad.
release. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about anymore.
He's just thinking about
Shit. Yeah, that's all I could
Releasing
think.
on sundresses. You remember the dude?
I would never ruin the fabric.
But you remember the dude who was like, he would record himself jerking off in Walmart or like supermarkets and just like coming on like random unsuspecting like workers.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Like, look, that was weird as shit, but also, okay, guys, all right, hear me out. that nigga's bold. Okay, I'm sorry, but if you're
that level of control over
that
knowing your
level
body.
of control, all right, guys, think about it. That's some bold shit. All right, because he would literally like it would be like it'd be like instantaneous. Like he'll see like a girl, she got like a fatty, and she's like stocking the shelves, and he'll just be like, and then like he'll be gone. I was like, he just did a drive-by cum shot. Like that's
no
amazing.
emotion, no. He's gone.
Yep, it's just I was just like, how do you do that? Like, did he walk in already like halfway there? Was the nut already coming?
He's constantly got to be edging himself.
That's what I'm saying.
Always like every 5 minutes, just on the verge, and like, all right,
it's like, all right, yeah, I found her. Ugh, summer dress. I'm sorry.
So fuck. What? Why did I say release? Is the thing. I don't even remember why I said
it's
release.
All right, man. It's all right. Think about the summer. It's cool.
Yeah. So like right now, all you could do is make plans for what to release in the summer, like some kind of project, some kind of new segment for the podcast or something like that.
Right.
For adults at least that like work and shit. So other than that, like, but you could do that throughout the year is the thing.
Yeah.
So why is summer? Is it summer because because now the market for the kids that do have that time off, the people that do have those like, oh, this is the time to do shit. Now they can spend money, so people plan around that a lot.
Because the thing about the summer is, I really do think there's something with like heat that just makes people
move faster.
Well, yeah, obviously.
That's
Thanks,
how
Mark.
That's how molecules work, right?
But there's something about just when it gets hotter that I think because people come outside finally, that there's a lot more like willing participants in shit, and there's a lot more people out, so it's like a bigger net of people you can like attract with whatever you're trying to sell or whatever, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I feel like summer is the best season for that is because it's especially for like our age group, which eventually when we hit our 30s and stuff, it's gonna be way different. But for our age group, everyone looks at the summer as like this is the time to make whatever weird ass fantasy happen that you want to happen, or B, this is the time that I have to be the man or like the baddest bitch or whatever. Like this is gonna be my summer or whatever. It's always been summer. I don't know if that's like a marketing thing, just like commercially, like.
And because we grew up in it, that's how
exactly.
it is.
Like, but it's always been that, and I've always looked at summer as like I don't care about winter. I don't even like the only time I care about winter is when we get to like New Year's time. So New Year's Eve or whatever, I start to care. But Christmas, I'm like, especially when you get older, you don't really care about Christmas and everything because you're mostly buying presents. You're not getting anything. But like I look at it with the summer is like this is still the only season where almost anything can happen, good or bad. If you guys are from our era, which hopefully you are, but if you aren't, a big thing in the summer that came up like years ago was curve season, right? Curve season was something that basically started from like May to like the end of September or whatever. Curve season was literally the one time of year, which pretty much it was just summer, right? It was the one time of year when if you were in a relationship and you valued that relationship, you should be on high alert because curve season. Because now, like I said, everyone's outside. Everyone is now
trying to attract each other,
right? They're getting drunk and everything, clubs and everything. Now we all have the time to do it because now there's nothing really going on, things like that. Your friends have time off or whatever. Now everyone is like out. So there's, like Mark said, people trying to attract people and just shit is happening, right? So if you value that relationship, you should be terrified of curve season. On the flip side, if you did not value that relationship, curve season was like, who gave a shit, all right? It was the time where I have to break up with my girl or like start a fight so I can go out and I could hit as many bitches as possible. Like literally,
possible origins of ghosting.
Yes, or I feel like ghosting started in the summer. That's a hot take.
Absolutely.
Ghosting started in the summer because of the classic summer fling.
Yeah.
Summer flings where there's not a winter fling. There's not a spring fling. There's a dance, but it's not like an actual thing.
It's a dance.
It's a dance. Like, remember the spring fling back in high school? You guys,
I only went to one dance.
Like,
I mean, yeah, it was a thing, but I only ever went to prom. So
yeah, I didn't go to any. I was a real nigga.
Same reason, not because I was a loser.
But there was when it came to summer and summer flings and things like that, it was always when, like, for some reason in the summer, that one girl you've been eyeing or you've been wanting to get at, and vice versa, it would happen in the summer, and it never made sense as to why. Maybe it was because it was a lot hotter. Maybe it was because freaking all this random shit is going on. People are going crazy and everything like that.
You know, I think it's because that's the time people take to try to reinvent themselves.
Right.
Like this the whole thing of like the bikini bar the summer, but like we got to cut for the summer, blah blah and all that shit. It's to like present your new self. Even though I think that's weird because I thought spring was for that. Like all like it's everything's rebirth.
Spring is like the pregame this summer, like spring break and everything.
That's where you make the plans.
That's the pregame. That's when you gotta like really test your. All right, so spring break is like you're testing the waters. You're like, all right, let me dip my toe in. If you're single, if you're not single, if you're whatever, you test the waters of like whatever the fuck you're gonna do for the summer. You're like, all right, we gonna go out all summer. We gonna do all these clubs and shit. Spring break is where like you test certain clubs. You're like, okay, this is cool, whatever. Test certain people, certain new people you have in the group. All right, are they cool to hang out with? All right, this person gets way too drunk. Can't bring him in the summer and things like that. That's where everything does get planned out.
If you're smart.
If you're smart.
So yeah, I would think yeah. So I guess people plan that out. People are gonna plan out who they're gonna be in the summer.
Right.
So they got to start working at it now, so that when they present themselves to like the new crowd or whoever whatever they're the new person.
Right.
So I guess that makes sense.
The thing that always was, I guess, the biggest thing about the summer that made it, I guess, the most exciting was if you grew up in the hood or in any neighborhood that was dangerous or it had its ups and downs or whatever. Every time it got hot, everyone knows like everybody's on some shit and like stuff just happens. All right, niggas get shot, people get in fights. For some reason because it's so hot. At the classic 50 Cent bar in the hood, summertime is a killing season. It's hot out this bitch. That's a good enough reason. Literally, that's like the only reason. Like people,
I mean, it makes sense because you're hotter. Your threshold for like your what do you call it, tolerance?
Your tolerance
like
for
really
shit is
low.
like really low, right? But for some reason, I feel like it works both ways when it comes to like sex and whatever. It's like the same thing for some reason. But that's what makes it dangerous because recently, if you guys have been up with the news, you guys know Boston Red Sox former slugger, great David Ortiz was in his country. He was in the Dominican Republic, and he was at a club, and he was shot. And they luckily he's okay, thank God, and everything. And right now he's back in Boston, and he's still in ICU, but he's responsive.
At least he's in America.
Right? Whoa. Look. The views of Mark.
America. Patriot.
No, but yeah, man. DR's free. I would go to DR.
Is it though? Someone got shot in the face.
Man, look, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'll go there too. Just saying, ain't no place that's free like America.
DR got bitches. Oh my god. They got bitches.
All right, America, I'm gonna take a break, America.
Gotta go to DR real quick. Take a quick stop in Puerto Rico, and then I'll come right back. So the rumor behind that situation and him getting shot and everything is there's a story that's coming out right now. Can't confirm it or anything like that, but there's a rumor that it was a setup and a dude paid these gentlemen to kill David Ortiz because apparently he was sleeping with the guy's wife. Right?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard it was a drug dealer, I think.
So this goes back to the summer, right? This all happens because of the summer, okay? It's the one time where you can catch a nigga that you've been looking for, or on the flip side is the one time where your ass gonna get caught for some bullshit that you're doing.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you're a male, also if you're, if you're a male who's out there and you are openly doing whatever you're doing, the highest chance of you getting caught is the summer.
It makes sense, like your guard's lower because you need to like relax. You
Right.
need to release.
Gotta release, man. I gotta release.
So you stop caring. You're like, it's so much work trying to like keep my guard up so these people don't find me, whatever. I'm gonna go party here for a night.
And that's the thing in the summer you move different because everyone's vibe, especially if you're like a frequent club goer or if you're someone who goes out like a lot. everyone's vibe is they're not on some like hating shit. They're not on some like
some party shit.
Yeah, everyone's super like chill. I hate that word. Everyone's for the most part they're in good spirits.
Yeah,
everyone's trying to have fun.
It's like the universe just wants to party, man.
Man,
like, you just gotta go with the flow.
Everyone's trying to have a good time. So you, of course, are in that same nature, in that same vibe. You're trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But this is where most people fail because they lose sight of whatever bullshit they were doing. February, March, April, May. Now it's about to catch up to your ass. All right, because now the same niggas that you've been dodging or playing with, they outside too in the summer. Like, because like I said, this is where all the shit happens in the summer, right? So this should be a hot take. The number one, if you're a male, the number one hindrance in the summer is women. It is the number one.
All women's fault. Finally, someone said what we're all thinking.
No. I'm not saying it's women's fault. I'm saying that you will get into a situation because of a girl. You will plan your summer around a girl. You will hopefully go into the summer looking for a girl if you are a single male. Right? That's been the summer forever.
If you're a single straight male, yeah. Like this is okay, like to clarify what we're saying is based on our situation and it's based on like true feelings, not like, oh, I hate this woman, blah, blah, blah. No. Just to clear it up because I know people could take it there from what was just said.
Right.
So it's more like you fucking have feelings for this person, so your plans is and summer is just when it's all possible. Like it's really possible during the summer.
For all like straight males growing up, that was always the end game for some reason. Nothing else mattered.
Yeah, but go ahead and change that for whatever situation is.
Yeah, whatever situation. Yeah. If you're a homosexual male, guys. If you're a homosexual woman, girls. Whatever, right?
Whatever it is.
It's gonna
too many to name.
It's gonna all equate. But if you are a straight male, single male, this is I won't even say single.
Nah, I wouldn't say single either.
Yeah, if you're a straight male, if you're a straight male or whatever. The worst time of the year and the best time of the year is the summer because, like I said, you can lose your chick if you're in a relationship. You can gain another chick if that's what you're trying to do. You could there's so much stuff up in the air in the summer because everyone is outside and they're attempting to be like Mark said, they're now their new self so basically it's like halftime. Summer is halftime and this is the show. Yeah. As soon as it turns to September, now we're back to the second half of the game, and now whatever you got
back to work.
Yeah, whatever you got at halftime or whatever, that's what you're going into the second half with. So if you got a new girl, that's second half. You're gonna run
cuffing season.
You're gonna run it out. Hey, they don't know about cuffing season.
Oh, sorry, that's for next episode.
That's
for 500 subscribers.
Cuffing season.
Get all these new stories.
It's guys. I know it sucks because we can't tell a lot of these stories yet because we're saving them for when the podcast goes on wherever it's gonna go. But
for future fans,
there's a lot of interesting situations that we can talk about.
Sponsorships. I mean, that's just we need to leverage these people is the thing. It's a business. It's not your fault.
If I can think of a story, I might give them one. If I can think of one as we continue on with this, I'll give them one. But so it's the biggest hindrance to any straight male. It's the woman because you're either trying to gain her attention, you're trying to lose her attention. You're not. You shouldn't be dealing with her attention, but you are because you like her or whatever, and you don't know that this some fucking El Chapo's girl, as David Ortiz didn't know. Or if he did, fuck it, who cares? I'm David Ortiz. But at the end of the day, the summer causes this shit. My next question is: do you think? Is there a chance in the summer that you can actually find yourself? Or do you think it's strictly partying and whatever, you're basically being fake for a whole 3 months?
If movies have taught us anything, it's that you start out with a plan of partying, but then you find a new friendship or a relationship, whatever.
And it gets real.
It's a journey of self-discovery. And you come out the other side a better person.
Don't none of that shit ever happen.
Hell no, it never happens.
Happens in life.
In movies happens in summers, but you could do that literally anytime you fucking want. You just gotta put the work in. You just gotta fucking start doing it.
Nah, but you don't understand. It's summertime.
Summertime.
Did you see Shorty in the sundress? All right.
Of course I did. I released everyone.
She's my motivation to become the new me. All right, I got to be more confident. That's the thing. That's what's holding me back. You find the most.
Stop yelling at me.
you find the most obvious like fucking revelations in the summer. Guys, I think I know why my girl left me. Like, I'm very toxic. Like, nigga, no shit. So, like, we've been telling you that. Like, or guys, I think I know why I had such like bad time with money. I have to stop going out so much. Yeah. We told you that. Yep. Think about all your friends. Think about all your friends. They have the dumbest revelations in the summer. The whole other fucking 9 months of the year, they don't. They're stupid. It's weird.
It's like for those kind of people, it's like that's when the time. It's like, oh, I could do this weird new thing, and it's okay because it's the summer. Like new style. I'm gonna try this new style. I'm gonna try the new hat or the new fucking whatever. It's gonna be my thing for the summer.
Right.
So you can really do that anytime you see the confidence. Like just because everyone, like if you're doing that when everyone else is doing it, does it really matter at that point?
I mean, yeah, because everyone else sees me doing it.
Oh shit! But they also see them doing it. It's what makes you different.
But it's about me though. It's about me though.
Oh right, I forget.
It's about me.
I forget though. Like,
did you see my Instagram, bro?
Yeah, I saw it.
Me.
Yeah. You said selfie it, and then the duck lips.
So you.
If you haven't seen Dwayne's duck lips, go to his IG at DC Junior. Something.
See, he can't even make the joke to finish the punchline because
it was there. It's a finish your own punchline.
See, duck lips joke. Started in the summer. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look, believe in our theories about the summer. All right, believe in our theories. All right, everything in your life is gonna happen in the summer. The whole other 6 months of the year, who cares?
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
You don't exist.
You won't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone back to work, back to school. I don't care.
Don't matter if your life's shit. You stay shit until it's the summer.
Until it's the summer, all right? And then you turn into
the butterfly that you are, man.
Man, beautiful.
And then after that, back to caterpillar.
Shit, I'm about to release.
The last 3/4 of that, I was just like, I don't know where we're going with this.
But I'm on board.
Let's do it. Let's keep saying words in this tone and cadence.
Just release. Forget it, man. Okay, so Mark was a way bigger partier than I was early on in his life. I've now transferred over to like the later in my life, like, or no, I should say like from college or like from the end of college to like now. So like the last 4 or 5 years, I've gone out way more, and I think I party more than him now.
Yeah.
But what are like some party do's and don'ts for the summer?
Other than the typical ones, like be safe, fucking like know what you're drinking.
Right. Or don't know what you're drinking, ladies. You see what I'm saying there? Get this GHB.
That's roofies for everybody else.
I'm sorry.
That doesn't know science.
Or men out there, get this GHB. Get your ass too.
It's a form of steroids. Take it.
It'll make you so much buffer.
Yep.
Why am I falling asleep?
Look at the gains I'm waking up with.
Why are you inside of me?
Shh, it's for the gains.
Stay inside of me.
That's when you self-discover that you're gay.
Do you think that, like, someone who thought they weren't gay and then, like, got raped by a guy, do you think, like, they have the revelation that they are gay if they like it during that? Or do you think it's still like, no, I'm being raped?
No, I think it's the second one just because I don't think the rapist is ever gentle. Like, I don't think they ever, like, try. I think they're just forcing you no matter what.
But no, see, this is hypothetical. Like, what if he's being gentle?
A gentle rapist?
Yes. Like, what if in this situation, like, he roofied the dude, right? But then as he's, like, he's making, like, legit love to him.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. Let's dive into this.
Let's go.
Summer.
We're on the edge, man.
I want to say because then, okay, what's the thing? Is like if let's say you're into women, let's say that.
Right.
I am.
Maybe not. Thank you.
Let's say she could be a beard. It's everything's possible here.
My fiance that I plan on spending the rest of my life with is a big beard.
I still got bets going. It's up in the air.
I'm a 20-1 underdog, but I'm still rolling with it.
I'm about to get paid though. Is the thing. Let's say
as soon as he kisses me,
it feels my beard.
Game over.
Okay, so where's like you like women and everything, but let's say you get raped by a dude.
Okay.
There's always going to be some level of like it feels good right? Even though a lot of it feels horrible, there's there's some just because purely biological responses of like nerves getting stimulated.
You a beard, bro?
Ain't no beard.
You a beard.
You can't be a beard.
I mean, I think you could be a beard.
Oh yeah, I am a beard.
I think you could be a beard.
Oh no! I've been a full beard this whole time. I've been some sentient hair.
Try to tell me something, Mark, man. You try to tell me?
I'm talking about science here, man.
Look.
Nerves get stimulated.
Look.
It's a biological response.
Fellas out there who watch this, Mark is ready. Women out there who watch this, Mark is ready to get pegged. Let's go, man. Summer. What did I tell you? Look, the summertime. The summertime, Mark admits he likes being pegged. Y'all think it's a game with the summer, man. Y'all not listening, man.
Oh man.
Y'all don't get it.
I could never talk science with
Me
you,
and Ray
dog.
J. Me and Ray J get it. The summer, man. I hit it first, nigga.
Hey Kim.
Hey, love you.
Talking science here. Fucking nerves get stimulated.
All right, man.
It's gonna. It doesn't even have to be like Ray. He could be like you think it's your girl behind you and it's not. This nigga's going. What the fuck? Why do I do this? It's only with you. I always say this, like, I always phrase shit in the weirdest ways, and it's only around you. Everywhere else, I'm fine. Everywhere.
Mark is 75% away from just revealing that he's gay. Like, it's
only
okay.
75%.
Only 75%, man.
That's 100 subscribers more for me to come out of the closet.
500 subs, he's coming out. We ready for it. This nigga just said, what if your girl is behind you and you... I'm like, what?
Oh, man, I really gotta stop, like, just imagining a certain scenario in my head and then you thinking of something completely different.
What kind of porn do you watch? And where can I look at it?
Porn up.
I'm with you.
Hey, we better porn again.
Back full circle.
I'm not even going to
No, man, come on, finish
I'm done
it.
trying.
I'm not going to stop you. Finish it. It's okay. We were getting somewhere. We were having a breakthrough.
All right, let's put in this scenario.
Let's go.
All right. You're in bed with your girl, sound asleep.
Okay.
Fucking you start to feel what you think is her nudging you and like kissing you on the back of the neck, the ear, shit like that.
Okay.
You think it's her.
Okay.
So it feels good, right? As soon as you turn around, you find out that it's some dude or just someone completely different. Like, how much of that is you being gay? Is it gay at all? On your part.
My first question is, why is my girl behind me? That is my first question.
Sleeping in bed. She like you're facing one way, she's facing the other. She flips. She sees the back of your neck.
But I don't think my girl has ever been behind me in bed.
What you don't face opposite ways? You've never faced opposite ways?
No, okay, guys. Here's a revelation I'm gonna give you guys right now. I sleep like I'm dead.
Oh.
So my girl is terrified of it, but I literally sleep like I'm in a coffin. I sleep like a vampire. I sleep like if you guys can see this on the camera, right? I sleep with both my hands folded over my chest. I don't know why.
You fucking weirdo, that's why.
It's comfortable. I don't care, all right? It is comfortable, all right? And I will legit look like I'm dead, but I'm not dead, I'm asleep or whatever, right? On the flip side, like if we're spooning or something, I'm spooning her. My girl has attempted to spoon me.
I forget that I shouldn't bring the scenarios because you have very specific things that you always stick to. It never varies. It never goes.
Like I'm saying, like she's like spooned me, but like I've been like awake and it's like, oh, okay, all right, get off.
Okay. In that situation, let's say.
Also, I'm bigger than her, so it's just weird.
You could just do it.
Yeah, that's a big ass spoon. Like I'm way bigger than her, so I don't get it. But okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's just say in this hypothetical, like it's not real life, but it just for story purpose
Story
purpose
purpose, huh?
this is how it is.
Okay.
You guys face the opposite way.
All right.
She turns
She's
around.
kissing on me and everything, right?
You think it's her.
Okay.
Fuck, this got way off the rails.
All right. Look, I'm going through your gay fantasy, man.
It's not a gay fantasy. It's gay reality
I'm trying to come out
in a tasteful way, and you're ruining it,
and you're stopping me.
Like how much, like when you realize that it's not your girl anymore, and it's a dude. Like how much is that gay at all in your part, or is that like a little gay or whatever? I forgot why I brought this up too. Like I don't even remember the origins.
I know why. It's all right.
But whatever, it's there.
Also, you're saying if I don't know it's my girl and then she's doing stuff and then it feels good, but then I realize it's not my girl and it's a dude, how much of it is gay?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's two ways to look at this. If we're going by straight street and hood terms, it's gay. Because it was a dude, right? Yes. If we're going by like logical college goers, right? It's not really gay because you thought it was a girl. Now, where I would say you cross the fine line of that is if she's
or you kept going with it.
Whoa, hey, hey,
okay.
500 subs. And they'll hear my my gay fantasy.
I come out at 4, you come out at 5.
That's what we're doing. We gotta build it up.
I go back in at 6.
That's what we do. But
sexuality's fluid, man.
It switches with the weather. It's all right. So the thing where I would question it is if he's behind me and he's doing all this stuff or whatever, wouldn't I feel his dick?
He could be like doing one of these, like just his face.
What
I don't know. This weird. I don't know why this dude's even in your bed in the first place. Like, how the fuck did he get in? Because we could really break this down and like break like all the holes in it. Like, how did he get in your house? What happened to your girl? Like, where is your girl now? All of a sudden, is she part of this plan?
To make this make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
All right. I'm trying to give you a legs to stand on. Right,
I don't want legs. I want stumps.
I said ledge, not legs.
Oh.
Like.
I was about to say, what's up? Never mind.
Why are you panicking? It's okay, man. It's okay.
No, right? No.
It's all right. You're gay. It's fine. I have plenty of gay friends. It's cool, man. It's all right.
First, we're not friends. We're just co-hosts.
I'm sorry, my bad. I have plenty of gay co-hosts. Plenty.
Whoa, you have other co-hosts?
The other 4 shows I have.
You said I was the only
Every co-host is gay.
You said I was the only show, though.
You are the show. All right, so we went on a weird tangent
about
Mark's gay fantasy. So let's get back to it. The summer, all right?
It made sense when whatever we were talking about, like, it came about, but I just can't remember now because of all the fucking twists and turns it took.
It's all right, man. It's cool, man. Look, hey, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. It's fine. But, okay. The summer. Right. One thing that also does happen in the summer, I feel like, is there's a heightened sense of, I can't even think of the word. Shit.
Urgency?
Yeah. But I'm not thinking about desperation. There you go.
Okay.
There's a heightened sense of desperation. So something that happens in the summer is once you get to about like mid-July, right? There's something that for some reason people feel like now this is their time to either whatever plan they had, this is like the end of the line and I have to do it now, or it's like whatever girl you're going after, guy you're going after, like it has to happen now.
Yeah.
And everything about that. And there's like, I've seen the weirdest things happen in the summer, right? To where I've seen, nope. I'm going to shit on myself right now. Let's do it. All right? Got a story. Got a story.
Was not a metaphor. Wasn't a metaphor, people. It's
game over. Story's over
now.
everything, right? So, all right. I finally have a story that I can think of that's fucking useful in this situation.
Cool. Shut up for it.
All right. Everyone quiet down. All right. Story time. So, like my last, it wasn't my last year in college, but like my second to last year in college, right? There was a girl that I was into in my speech class. And Like, she was cool and everything. I thought she was bomb and everything. Like, if my girl's listening currently, you heard the story, so don't be all like, "What? Who is this?"
Way before you.
Way before you. So, uh, we met in the class and everything. We talked and everything. It was all cool. We vibed out. I ended up asking her out, and she was like, "Yeah, it was cool and everything." And then we started to like do this weird thing, which I don't know why we did it because we were in college, right? But it was like a thing. It was really high schooly, and I remember that because I want to say at that point I was 22 or 23, and I think she was like 20.
Let's go with that.
No, she was either 20 or 21. I'm trying to think.
At least 20.
I can't remember. No, she was definitely 20. So it was like really weird because we would like after like I asked her out and everything like that. We would like sit next to each other like beforehand all the time. We would joke and shit. And I wish the third mystery man was here because he could verify for all this stuff, but he's not. But who knows? We would sit next to each other and everything in class and talk and stuff and joke around. But after we asked each other out, it was like this weird like distance of like in class. It was like I was with my people, which was the homie and like a couple other people. She was with her girls, and that was just it. But at the end of class, we always like met up with each other and like walked each other to like the next class or whatever. It was really, 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 really some sissy shit. I'm gonna be honest with myself. It was really like I was soft. I didn't get it. But so I was like, what? I don't do this. So fast forward, okay. So now we get into May, right? I know in my mind summer's coming, right? So we get to May. I'm like, yo, because we had not like had an actual like date yet. So I'm like, okay, cool. Since school's about to be over, yo, we should go get lunch or something. She's like, all right, cool, whatever, bet. Now we go into like June, right? And I'm still not really thinking about it like that. But now I'm like, all right, I gotta make sure that this happens. Cause I like this girl. We're talking and shit on the phone and everything. So I'm like, okay, this is going somewhere. So I asked her to go. I forgot where I was gonna take her. I don't even remember. But I asked her to go, and she was like, yeah, sure. Just like I just have to tell you, like when I have time, cause she was on the softball team and everything, right? So I was like, all right, cool, bet. Red flag number one. So young me was like, oh, okay, yeah, of course, she needs time, whatever. But this is a red flag for any single male or anything like that. When a girl doesn't immediately say like, oh yeah, or like sets a time or whatever, you're like, it's not like you're fucked, but there's either other options, or it's like y'all was cool and something was happening, but now it's like, I don't really care that much anymore, right? So I was just like, yeah, you have shit going on, cool. So we fast forward. Now we're like in the beginning of, no, we're towards like the end of June. So I'm like working and stuff, and like me and this girl still talking and everything. So I'm like, I ask her again, hey, what's up with that? We should do this and that. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to Arizona. She was like, when I get back from Arizona, we can definitely do that. I was like, all right, cool. She gets back, now it's like July, right? So I remember, I think I was going to either do you remember when summer, or not even summer, do you remember like when the next semester started in college? Like around what month?
Like middle of January, beginning of February.
No, that's considered spring, right? Because then it's that other when we go back. Because if you didn't go to summer, like when would you go back after you left in May?
I think it was beginning of January. I think that was the beginning.
Nah. Was it? I don't know. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Sorry. So if that's the case, then I was doing a summer semester then. So,
either way, it happened during summer.
Yeah, it happened during summer. So, I'm now doing a summer semester. So now it's hitting like mid-July, right? So here is in my worst moments as a male when it came to a woman. So I'm like, all right, it's fucking the middle of July, all right? So now I'm panicking. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, in my mind, I know, all right, look, she's not fucking with me. Or not, she's not fucking with me. I'm like, I have no chance because like the whole closeness of us being in class together is gone. We are like, I'm back at school. I don't know if she is or not, right? 3, when I asked her about like school and shit and everything, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there for this semester," but she's like, "I might transfer, whatever, blah blah blah." So like now the answer is like a real vague and shit, right? So I go back to school and everything. So of course you're all like, "Oh, you know, when you like someone, you're like, okay, maybe I'll see her, like
Yeah, it was
walking
holding
or
on to that
whatever."
hope of
Yeah,
like,
like,
oh,
oh,
maybe.
it's gonna come, right? So I'm like walking around and stuff, you know, and still me and her are like talking and shit. So I'm like, hey, you know, what's up with us or whatever? I'm like, which is really really bad.
That's the last like ditch
Yeah,
effort
this
of
is the
like,
last
hey,
like
just
you
so
should,
for
yeah.
peace of mind, just so that I could like I knew I asked.
Right. So I'm like, I'm at that point, right? So this is middle of July. I'm like, yo, hey, I know that, you know, we don't have really any like ties or attachments or anything, but I feel like we were getting somewhere and it kind of just stopped. What's going on? Like, are we still doing this? Are we not doing this? Kind of just let me know, whatever. And of course, I got the long text, right?
Ooh.
The long text is like any man knows what the long text does. All right, straight, gay, I don't care. I don't know if the long text affects women. I don't think it does.
I don't think they care.
I don't think they care. Like, because the long text, like, it does something to us to where we know it's about to be really good or I'm about to cuss this bitch.
You know, I think that goes
or
in
this
line
bitch ass nigga.
that goes in line with the argument of when men fall in love, they really do.
Right.
But then when women do, like, it takes them a little while, but they could get out of it like super quick if they need to.
Like, I agree with that statement. Do you guys agree with that statement? We have said that for a while. That was like back in when we used to just talk shit without being recorded.
Yeah.
We always said that the differences between, or the biggest difference between men and women when it comes to relationships, is that when a man falls in love, he's all in. When a woman falls in love, she's all in too. The difference is when something goes wrong, a woman can instantly like detach herself instantly, but men can't. Which is why you have situations like men like stalking girls or men being so like stuck on one girl, even though that girl's moved on and everything. That's why, at least in our opinion. What do you guys think? Are we wrong for that and everything? Because I feel like it's primarily men that have those symptoms. But hey, we could be wrong.
That's basically what the long text does. Like, it shoots straight into the whole like.
Yep. Here comes the fear. Here comes the doubt and everything. And like, you don't want to read it, but you gotta read it, right? So mind you, so she was a pro, which I was like, damn it, she got me. So I texted her like maybe like at probably like 12 or 1 in the afternoon. She hit me back. I was at I don't know if you were with me either, because I was at Jay's house when she hit me back. But I don't know if you were there. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But she hit me back at Jay's house. So I'm at the homie house. It's like 10 or whatever. We're in his Jay had a green Civic, and it didn't work at the time, but it was his car, right? So we would literally like, because Jay had just got his license. He was like the last person to get his license. So we would literally just sit in his car that didn't move, and then we would just think about what we would do when he got his car running. Like, it was like, if you guys can't find the greatness in that, then I don't know. If you guys
growing up poor.
Yeah, growing up poor was something different, man. So we would be in Jay's Civic and everything, just chilling, joking around and stuff.
Making plans for the summer.
And wasn't going to do shit, all right? Didn't have no money. I just started working, so I'm like, I don't even, what the fuck? Like, car insurance? You have to get car insurance? So yeah, like, we're all thinking about all this stuff and everything, so I'm like, man. So my phone goes off. I'm like, damn. Like, I see the long text. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's like you think and you hope. Maybe it's hey, I'm sorry, I've been really busy, but yeah, let's do this and that. No, it wasn't that.
It could happen.
It could happen.
That's why you send the text out in the first place.
Because you want that to happen, but it never does. So it was pretty much her being like, hey, I just want to say that you're a great guy, which is already stop reading. But of course you can't, because you're just hurting yourself.
You have to know.
So it's like, you're a great guy. I think you're like really cool, but I'm going through a lot right now, and I'm trying to focus on school. I just got out of a relationship, and I feel like
and hit you with all the cliches.
All the cliches, right? I'm like, bitch. First of all, I'm the cliche nigga. Like, don't cliche me. Like, but she's hit me with all this shit, right? And then she hit me with the kicker, right? And this is the thing that always gives you that little bit of hope if you believe it. But it's like you have to either know the person who's saying it, or you have to just be like dumb as shit. I don't know. But she was like, "You're such a good guy. I can't give you all of myself right now. You deserve, keyword, you deserve someone who can." Right? So of course, me being me, I'm like, fuck that. Like, I don't care about none of that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do like the. So yes, going back to one of our older podcasts, we said guys do this. I'm gonna do the double back, which is like, all right, cool, we'll be friends, quote unquote, and then like we'll just chill and shit. But I'm gonna get you. Don't worry, this is gonna happen, right? So she
No
was like,
longer for love purposes.
nah,
For winning purposes.
Now you done pissed me off, right? So I'm like, fuck it. All right, yeah, let's be friends and everything. That's cool. How like we can hang out. She's like, yeah, let's do that or whatever, right? So, I remember like this is what I said. This is middle of July. So from the middle of July until the end of August, like me and her kept talking, right? And like we're trying to set up hangouts and stuff, but she fucking doesn't come through. I don't come through. I'm not going all the way over there.
Right, you go like, let's make plans. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this day. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I can't this day.
Oh,
actually,
I can't this
'cause
can't this
this
day. Oh,
happened.
sorry, I have to do this. I'm working
Yeah.
this day and everything. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Me, same thing, right? So I'm like, doesn't matter, cool, right? So then, it was literally, and you were here for this. I remember. No, were you there? Damn it, man. Where were you in all these situations?
With my girl.
Oh yeah. So Mark had a girl. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. So
That's why I
Mark
was gone.
so Mark had a girl, right? So at this point, I'm like, because I liked her so much, I'm like, fuck, man. You know what? I never got to say my piece, right? Which is always terrible if you're a dude, because your piece don't matter. she's already dismissed you.
Yeah,
my nigga.
way before this.
Way before all this. So if you coming back with some piece, now you just looked at it as A, weird, or like B, nigga, stop. Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen, right? So, we have a saying in the group when it comes to stuff. It's like, I'm willing to go out on, like, I'm willing to die, but I want to go out on my own shield, right? So basically that means whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
How you're gonna do it.
To the fucking max.
To the fucking max. If it means that you know, and we all getting goddamn well know this is not gonna work, as long as you want to do it that way, then we will let you do it. Unless, of course, nothing like crazy or like suicidal.
Yeah.
Like that. Nothing like that. I'm talking about like those
Within reason.
Yeah, those fucking dare to be great situations. Yeah, we have a lot of those in this group, which is sad. But
A lot of failures.
a lot of failures. But there were some wins. There were some big wins. A lot of failures though. A lot of failures. Damn, I just got depressed.
Should we just quit the podcast?
Yeah, I got over this. Like, you know what?
God, sorry guys, last one.
You
We
know
never
what?
answered 5 minutes.
Mentally, I was fine before this podcast.
I'm cool. Yeah.
Nah, so I'm talking to Jay. I'm talking to my other friend Chris. We're at Jay's house again in his Civic. Because all great ideas came from that Civic. So we're in the Civic and fucking, I'm like, yo, because they knew about the girl and everything. I'm like, guys, you know, I didn't get to say my piece. I like you know what I'm saying. I don't know if it can work or not. Like,
Hyping yourself
this
up.
Is all hype.
This is what people.
Yeah.
This is what friends do. They're like hyping themselves up, but they do it around the friends,
Right.
To like get that like you should do that.
This is only summer behavior though. Cause in the winter they're like, nigga, if you don't sit your ass down and shut up. But in the summer everything's possible, man. So I'm like, you know what? I didn't get my fair shake. All right. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I do.
Yeah, you do a lot, man. You do good shit.
To this day,
To this day, man, you just
ain't no girl ever beat me like she done beat me today.
Nah. You've been good to women too.
I can't go out like this, y'all.
It's wrong what she did.
I'm not gonna go out like
It's wrong
this.
what she can't go out that way.
So what did I do, y'all? She stopped replying to my text. It's cool. It's cool.
I get it. Yeah, sometimes they're playing hard to get. It's
Exactly.
Like you got to do that. Brave
Because
thing.
she stopped replying consistently, though. That's the thing. Like, she'll reply every now and then. So I know this bitch hear me. So you know what I did, y'all?
What'd you do?
Like a real nigga.
Like a real. Mm-hmm.
I found her Facebook.
Yep.
I found that shit.
Yeah, as you do. It's natural.
So it's what I do.
Right there.
And I can see that she's on it. She's active.
That little green dot.
You know it, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm going to do, y'all?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna Facebook message this bitch.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna Facebook message this bitch.
Simple hello.
Nah, fuck that.
Not even on the first one.
Cause she know who I be.
All right. Yeah, you don't need to say hello.
They know who I am. Mm-hmm. And plus, my Abby says Dwayne.
Yep.
So she knows.
How many Dwayne can she know?
She don't know a lot. I know she don't know a lot.
Nope.
Bitch. So, I'm going to message her, and I'm going to hit her with, yo, I know everything that we talked about, but I feel like you playing games.
Damn. Yo, she's gonna fall for that one.
You playing games.
She's gonna admit to her faults that she was playing the game.
And
she
I
was just
feel
scared
like
to be with you.
That, you know, we need to see where this can go. Because clearly, you fuck with me, and I fuck with you. This is what, like, the cooler me in my head was saying. But
you know,
what
like in movies where everything works out.
Right? But in, like, what actually was typed out was like, hey,
bitch! You don't play fucking games, huh?
I'm outside your motherfucking house, bitch! If we don't go to In-N-Out right now, I'm gonna kill you and myself. Dumbass bitch.
Why can't you see I'm a good person?
You know I'm a good person.
Remember that one time in class? You asked for a pen. I gave you one.
We worked together. I walked your ass to practice, bitch.
We had similar interests. You were into softball and into baseball.
You said you liked me.
You can't take shit back like that.
You can't. Because I don't say shit like that.
You won me over.
Head over here. Here's my address right now.
I was just waiting for you to express your true feelings.
No. I know you're actually a fucking roughneck. I just want your big black nigger dick all in me.
Oh, yeah. We put it in.
I'm still on the street, guys. Let's go.
Oh, man. You know that's what those people think, too.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Like, so, of course, I'm, like, hyping myself up. And by all accounts, Chris and Jay were both like, hey, don't do that shit.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing in the crew. We give probably the best advice.
Yeah.
We never take it.
Nope.
We never fucking take
like,
it.
I made up the saying a long time ago. I was like, I'm going to tell you what not to do. You're still going to do exactly what you want to do. So we can talk about it if you want, so you can get it out and play it over in your head. But at the end of the day, you're going to do exactly what the fuck you want to do, right? So Chris and Jay, to both their credit, was like, Chris was like a hard, like, don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Jay was more like, cause like Jay's Jay. So Jay was like, I mean, like, I think, okay, it's bad, but also, I mean, if you have to know, I feel like, yeah. But I also think, hey, it's not gonna go how you want it to go, right? So I was like, nah, fuck that, y'all. She gotta hear me out. I'm a north side nigga. I'm a real nigga, all right? I ain't gonna let some bitch from Gardena beat me, bro. We don't do that in here, all right? I'm all thinking about, I'm all asking Jay's big brother, shout out to Vanek and shit. I'm like, nigga, you wouldn't let that happen? And he's all like, I mean, yeah, I guess not. Like,
Oh.
But Vanek's like, niggas going up the deep end, like. So if I ask all the big homies, they all like, yeah, man, like, yeah, just do it or whatever. Do what you got to do, man. So I did that shit. And what was the end result?
Blocked.
No, I wasn't blocked, actually.
Oh, I don't know.
No response was the end result to that. So, moral of the story is, niggas do the dumbest shit ever in the summer because they have balls of steel, right? And ladies, you will see this. You will see, this is when dudes shoot the wildest DMs, and you're like, who in the fuck is this? It's like, I never, like, that was my only, like, wild moment as a single nigga. Like, thankfully, right? But that's when I knew that even I pride myself on being very logical. I'm very thought out with all the shit I think about, right? That was the one time I was just like, whoa. Yeah, she had me. I was and it was funny because Mark always be like, hey man, when you're in it, you don't know. Like you'll do some shit that I was like, nah, nigga, that's you. That ain't me.
It was me, but to be fair, it's everyone.
Like, that ain't me though. That ain't Big D. To this day,
I
nigga.
can't believe we used to call you that.
That's not
What up, big word? I mean, big D.
What up, big bitch? I mean, Big D.
How many are old enough to get that reference?
But yeah. So she had me all in my feelings, and yeah, I looked dumb as shit. And of course, after that, I learned a valuable lesson. And my woman career was a lot
to
better.
Close your heart off and never try for anything and never put yourself out there.
Never ever
It'll
again.
just lead to heart ruin.
And then you force a woman into marrying you.
Exactly.
That's what you do.
You trick them.
Like,
you pay them a whole bunch of money.
My girl
pretend to be my beard.
My girl's not loving me at all. My girl doesn't even speak English. All Spanish. We don't even communicate.
It's all hand gestures. Broken English.
Moral of the story is that's the summer.
Yeah, summer it's a time to do shit. And I really think it's because we said in the beginning. I think it's because we've been like coaxed into thinking from like movies, TV, books, whatever. This is when you're supposed to do all this stuff, but really, it's like the same person like, oh, I gotta wait to get into shape. I gotta wait to. It's like, no, you don't. You just fucking start doing it, man.
Don't wait for the summer to have these like miracle thoughts about things and stuff like that. Like it's the chance of it actually happening are so slim, it's ridiculous. Yeah. B, you are gonna be a better person if you instill these ideals and shit throughout the whole year and take it into like your whole life instead of doing it for 3 months. So that is the moral of this podcast. All right, the summer is coming. Greatness will happen. Also, a whole bunch of failures will happen. Right. At the end of the day, please be mindful that whatever positive choices that you've made in your life, keep them going for the rest of the year and hopefully into the rest of your life. Anything negative that you've cut out, leave it in the past. It's negative. It's gone, all right? Moral of the story is that bitch never hit me back. Look, Chris... No, I'm playing.
Now who's married? You single, I'm married.
I'm getting money.
Who won is the thing.
Who won? I'm getting money. My girl better than you. That's the main nigga like statement that you gotta make when a girl like broke your heart. My new girl better. Like,
better than you.
Ass fatter, okay?
I don't know the rest of it.
But yeah, like the moral of the whole thing is summertime is a time for a lot of joy, but also please be mindful that this will carry on into the rest of your year or life. So please be careful out there. Make the right decisions, make the right choices. Have fun because it's summertime. So hey, if there's that girl that you're looking at and you're like, hey, I need to get at that, get at her. Screw it. If there's vice versa, if there's a dude you guys are looking at, ladies or guys whoever, like, go do it. All right? Try to see what happens. Also, I would say the same thing for people in relationships. Yeah, that's right. If you are like, you know what? I don't know. Summertime is the best time to try it. Because the only time that it's going to make sense. You try to, like, say we need a break in the wintertime, nigga, you crazy.
What? we just survive. We're hunting.
It's cuffing season. You don't take breaks in cuffing season. What are we talking about? Like, the summertime is the only time that it's acceptable because you can walk away because there's other women. She can walk away because there's other men or whoever, and you guys can find yourselves. And if you guys feel like, hey, you know what? I like you more than anyone else, then you can come on back. Summertime's what happens. Also, be safe out there. Don't play with niggas who sell drugs. Don't play with niggas who gangbang because it will happen to you. I swear it will. Also, my number one tip for the summertime is all fades are on in the summer. I don't give a fuck, all right? You should be on point in the summertime. If you ain't a fighter, you better learn. Because it's going to happen in the summer, all right? So that's my last tip. I don't know if you got any tips, Mark.
Nah, just have fun. Enjoy yourselves.
All fades welcome in the summertime. All fades welcome. We out here, all right? For real, that's the only time niggas want to fight, man. It's always the summer. In the wintertime, it's too cold to fight. In the summertime, niggas get bold. That Vegas story was the summer. Think about that, y'all.
There wasn't. They don't know about the Vegas story.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when we get to 500, I'll tell you the Vegas story. Me getting banned from Vegas for life was in the summer, okay? So, hey, I'm telling you, it happens in the summer. It goes down in the summer. But, Mark, hit him with the plugs.
You can find us at youtube.com/how do I know you. You can find us on Instagram, #HDIKY1. On Twitter at how do I know you one. My personal one everywhere is Mr. Lucky005.
And my Twitter is DC Junior 13, and my Instagram is DC Junior BFSB. I wish I could make my Instagram DC Junior 13, but someone has it. So if you guys want to spam them and tell them to give it to me, that'd be great. Because I would like it.
Yeah, just bug them a shitload.
Because I am cooler.
You're not the real Dwayne.
You're not Dwayne.
You're not 13.
Guys, I'm 13.
A very built 13.
A very built and
I'm a 27-year-old living with a random 13-year-old.
but we both pay rent, so it works.
It's
matter.
fine, yeah. Is that it?
Also, you guys have gotten us to... We're going down to the wire now. I think we're about, I want to say, 143, 42 subs away from 500. As I've been saying, once we get to 500 subs, this podcast, so the audio podcast, will no longer be on YouTube. You guys will we'll still have clips and stuff, and we'll have Workout Wednesdays and whatever else we can come up with content-wise and everything like that for you guys. But the actual podcast will be on a streaming service. So if you like the podcast, want to hear more of us, want to keep in touch with us via the podcast, you will have to go to a streaming service that we're going to be at. We don't know where yet. Hopefully, by the time we get close to it, maybe you guys can come up with some ideas or comment in the comments and be like, hey, you guys go to iTunes or Spotify or whatever. Or, I don't even know. There's so many. But let us know because it is coming down to the wire. Once we're gone from YouTube, we are gone. Not coming back. All right?
Unless they offer some money.
Then we're going to be some big assholes.
Money speaks all hell.
Big old freight. Yeah, so like I said, the clips you guys see will still be on the YouTube, but everything else regarding the actual audio and the whole podcast will be on the streaming service. So please subscribe for the clips and stuff, but be mindful, keep in touch with us. You will know when we know where we're going to go at, and we're going to announce it, so you guys can hopefully switch over to that streaming service and listen to us there and have some fun and get us to up those charts wherever we decide to go.
Where we deserve to be.
At the top.
You know it. We know it.
Hopefully, once we're at the top, we can bring you guys with us.
Yeah, totally.
And then that
was totally the plan.
That's the plan that Art just failed to mention.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But as I always say, if I don't know, you don't know.
Who really knows?
How do I know you? Thanks for watching, guys. Be careful out there. Summertime is on. It's approaching. It's not approaching. It's here. Summer's here, man. So stay dangerous. Everything else, fuck these bitches. Get money.
Fades welcome.
All fades welcome. Peace.